Hey everyone. All right. So when Tracy and I were out on vacation, we did pick up a couple of albums. This is one of the two. I picked this up specifically because I know one song from this band. We're talking about the best of the Anti-Nowhere League, a band that is synonymous for having one of the big nasty songs, which we all love and know from Metallica, a song called So What. Now, I picked this up because I only knew the one song from that band. I've never heard another song from Anti-Nowhere League. I actually have a copy of So What already on my collection of songs called Full Metal Garage. And this is a live version, which I didn't have, plus a bunch of other stuff I've never heard from the Anti-Nowhere League. I picked this up at a record store called Something Else Records in Kingston while I was there doing some filming for my Tragically Hip reviews. So here's some video footage for you for Something Else Records, because, you know, while I'm out traveling, I like to plug these things. All right. Now, I paid $7.99 for this CD used. This was released in 1998. I guarantee it's probably not available anymore. Digitally remastered, and it's digitally remastered with the same cool ass sticker that was used for the digital remastering on the Wasp albums. So that's kind of nifty. I haven't looked on the inside. There's a little bit on the inside here, a little bit of a write-up. I haven't bothered to read it. Might have helped if I read it a little bit, but no big deal. Let's get into the songs themselves. There are 17 tracks on here, 4 of which are live. The album opens up with Streets of London, which was okay. I don't mind it, I guess. So it worked. Lyrically, it's actually kind of an interesting tune. Talking about, you know, just life on the streets of London, I guess. Best way to put it. Streets of London is also the only one that is not credited as written by the Anti-Nowhere League as a group together. It's written by McTell, published by Essex Limited. So whoever McTell is, I'm not sure. I'd have to check being one of the band members just on his own. That is, okay, so after Streets of London, which is pretty decent, we go on to I Hate People, which is okay. We Are the League, which is not too bad. I actually enjoyed We Are the League the first time I heard it while I was playing it in the car. Got me going. Let's Break the Law. Whatever. Animal. This one is good, man. I really enjoy this one. This is the type of song that Drew and I definitely would have written in high school, lyrically as well. All whips, chains, and all good things, and those depravities that we love and make us an animal. Woman follows that up. Woman's kind of fun. I don't mind Woman. That's followed up by Rocker, which Rocker's one of those ones where, you know, you hear that typical British punk sneering. I'm a rocker. You know, just such a good one. Woman, Animal, Woman, and For You are all kind of interesting the way they work together. Animal is kind of, you know, that praising the bad girls, the good, naughty bad girls, the type that all men want in 6-inch stilettos and short skirts. Woman is the type of woman that no one wants to deal with. And then For You is, you know, kind of try and, you know, say, yo, woman, this is for you. I love you kind of thing. Yeah, whatever. It's a thing. All right. Then we get into track 9, which is Ballad of JJ Decay. I love this song. This is probably my favorite song on the album. Great intermixing with the bass and the guitar kind of playing within each other and off of each other and filling in each other's gaps and spaces. Lyrically good tune. I mean, and one of the longest songs on the album, too. This one's clocking in at 5:17. And just really, honestly, fantastic. Then we're into Out on the Wasteland, which is okay. We Will Survive, which is okay. Queen and Country, which is okay. On the Waterfront. This is the next song on here. This is the longest song on the album, clocking in at 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Once again, I mentioned British punk. If you don't, I didn't mention much about Anti-Nowhere League at the beginning, but basically we're talking, Sex Pistols? Second coming of the Sex Pistols, if you like. Just everything on here screams like this would have been a follow-up album to Nevermind the Bollocks almost. Except for the two really long songs. On the Waterfront is brilliant, and there's a killer sax solo in this. Like, you heard everything I just said about punk, and I just said killer sax solo on a punk song. Go figure. Let the Country Feed You. That's an interesting take, standard punk take kind of thing. Going Down doesn't do much for me. Snowman doesn't do much for me. Then the live version of So What. Now, they definitely changed out a few of the lyrics on So What because I was trying to sing along and I was having a hard time singing along. And I can sing along because I've sang along with this song live. And I'm not talking that they changed the lyrics as in, like Metallica usually leaves out a very specific verse when they perform the song live. That's not the situation here. It's not that they left out a verse or anything. I mean, they actually changed words. So, picking this up for $7.99 at Something Else Records alone made stopping in Kingston worth it. Oh my God. This really is a great album. Like, if I were putting together a mixtape, Ballad, even without a mixtape, Ballad of JJ Decay and On the Waterfront, both definitely would go into mixtapes for me. Both will probably go into my 500 if I'm stuck on a desert island kind of thing, because they're both just really good tunes. Ballad of JJ Decay, sorry, I say ballad, but it's Ballad of JJ Decay. Definitely would go on my list. This might be one of my new favorite songs. And honestly, I really dig Animal as well. And of course, there's So What. You can't not have So What. It's just really, really good. Good stuff, man. Really fun. Would I recommend this album? Yes. Pick up this album. Very little cursing in it. Very little dirty lyrics in it. It's actually a lot of the lyrics in your classic punk face are in your typical punk kind of vein are very punk kind of songs, lyrically, like, talking about people in society and that which is not cool that was going on in London at the time, that's what this album is, even though it's the best stuff. I'd really love to know how many songs or albums the Anti-Nowhere League has actually released to be able to put together a best of. I don't know. Anyways, folks, I highly recommend this one. I really enjoy it. Give it a listen. It is fun and worthwhile. Drop me a line down below in the comments. Let me know what you think. On your way down there, there's a like button, subscribe button, bell for notifications. If you could hit those, I'd appreciate it. Please and thank you. Couple links worth checking out. Otherwise, peace, love, take care. And so fucking what?